Hey, warriors. Today I need to speak, directly to the ones who are scared right now. Um, the ones who are watching, you know, us celebrate and wondering, why don't I feel like that? What's wrong with me? This is for you because let's get this straight right off the rip. We were not always like this. I mean, hell, I've not been like that for a couple days now. Um, but we weren't always glowing. We weren't always, aligned. We weren't always grounded and awake and strong and centered. You know, um, and some days, like I just said, we still aren't. But we had to fight to get here. You know, um, we had to break and rebuild, and you know, and some of us again and again. You know, um, we had to lose people. We had to lose ourselves. Um, we had to crawl through hell and back. And if you're not celebrating right now, um, it doesn't mean you're behind. I say this in so many videos. It means you're at the part of your journey you're supposed to be. There are a million reasons why each of us awaken at different times. It, I mean, honestly, um, nobody, not many people anyway, post, the parts where they're on the fucking floor crying. And trust me, we've been there. All of us. Um, like I said, I've been there the past few days. Um, Not many, make a video about the night they damn near gave up. Or, nobody celebrates the months, maybe even years, they felt like nothing was changing. Nothing. But that's where we all came from. Every one of us. Every teacher, every guide, every awakened soul you look up to, that's where they all came from. We didn't skip the pain, we survived it. And a lot of us, we're thinking of you listening right now when we did. You are the reason we kept going. And others have to be your reason too. Your journey is not supposed to look like mine, you know, or your mentors, or your sisters, or your friends, or anyone, you know. We don't all awaken at the same pace. We're not all, healing the same wounds or carrying the same childhood or karma or lessons or lifetimes. So when you look, at someone celebrating, don't think I'll never get there. Think I'm watching a preview of my own future. There's a reason you are where you are right now. Not because you're failing, slow, or missing something. It's because your soul is still preparing you. Your nervous system is rewiring. Your inner child is thawing. Your heart is opening. Your mind is shedding beliefs that you have carried for decades. You're not supposed to rush that. You're supposed to feel it. This next part really matters. Throw out the spiritual hierarchy. Throw out the idea that age equals wisdom. Throw out the ego that says, who are you to teach me? Because let me tell you something, my mentor is younger than me. She's younger than my younger sister. And if I had listened to my old ego, I would have ignored one of the most powerful teachers I've ever known. So, wisdom has nothing to do with age, nothing to do with status or labels. Your soul recognizes truth, not birthdays. When someone speaks from their higher self, it doesn't matter if they're 20 or freaking 90. You feel it, you know it, you receive it. So let the guidance come from, wherever the universe sends it, You're not less awakened. You're not missing something, and you're not alone at all. You're in a fucking cocoon, You're in the shadows where the real transformation happens. You're in the phase we don't post about because it's not shiny. But it is sacred. This is the hard part, the growing and dissolving part, the remembering part, and you're doing it beautifully, even when you think you're not. I mean, do you know the difference between ones who awaken and the ones who stay asleep? Because it's not intelligence or confidence. It's not spiritual gifts or signs or visions. It's we didn't fucking quit. Even when it hurt, even when we didn't understand and we felt lost. We stayed, we kept going, we trusted something we couldn't see. And you can do that too. You are doing that too. You're here listening, you're searching, you're trying. That's awakening. You're not behind or broken. You're not forgotten. You're becoming. Give yourself time and gentleness. Give yourself the grace to be human on your way to remembering your soul. There's too much bullshit going on out here, There's too many people. Come on. I don't give a fuck what we are. I don't care that we're souls, living in a human body. We're still in that fucking human body, and everything's not so, come on. Let's not get stupid here. Everything's not perfect, and everything's not gonna be as long as we're in this fucking place. At least not until we all get to where we're going. And I don't, as hopeful as I am for the future, that's not going to happen tomorrow. If we all were awakening and doing everything on at the same time, how would we help each other through it? I'm really getting tired of the videos out here. Oh, if you know. Who the fuck came up with that? You know what you know if you know. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. If you know something, let somebody know it too. My point is, we can't all do this at the same rate, because if we did, we'd have nobody to look up to. The next people would have nobody. We all are doing this different for a purpose. We need each other. So don't listen to the people who are acting as if this is any other way than we have to have each other's backs. Don't. I love you.